Hello and welcome to Solo Playhouse. This is, I think, my first members live stream. I might publish it publicly later on if I can work out how to do that. But I'm just going to do this second part of the video where I was playing 7th Citadel for the members, so my members can watch it when they want to. I have another live stream today, so I'm going to do that publicly. And as I was taking my time relearning the game, it took me a bit longer than I anticipated, so this is kind of the catch-up. So I probably will put it out eventually. So here we are on the table, and we are over here, and we're trying to get up to these what are they called? The Burning Bramble Wood, which is above our citadel over here, but we're having to go a long way around. So yeah, but I still have 40 life. So we're over here, so we're going to be going this way, so hopefully I won't have to move too many things around. But on this spot there is a sort of village here which I can look at, which is 337. It's going to be something on this side, but I really want to have a look at that. So let's look at 337. So 337 says, there is a hamlet at the edge of a deep crevasse. Some of its houses seem to have been swept away into the fault, but some remain surrounded by their vegetable gardens. You knock on a door, a raucous coughing fit answers, and you decide to go inside. So here we have, immediately after this is revealed, read 409. So in the dialogue book, we read 409. And 409 says, one of the few farmers not in bed looks wearily at you as you enter the room. The whole hamlet is stricken with the same disease. It started after the reversal, when half our houses were swept into the crevasse. At first it was just a bad case of fatigue, but recently the illness has got worse. 2 of ours died a few days ago. Black sap, what's happening to us, he says before another coughing fit. Write down the poisoned hamlet 409 on the side quest page of the Citadel leaflet. Return the dialogue book. Oh, that's nice because I haven't had a side quest. So let's keep that over there and I'll read the rest of that in a sec. So side quests, we have to write down the poisoned hamlet 409. The poisoned hamlet 409. And side quests. Use this page to write down any information related to your side quest. See page 24 of the rulebook. In the rare case where you cannot add a quest for lack of space, download a new side quest page on the official website, print it and keep it in. Yeah. So page 24 of the rule book. Side quest page. This is where all your side quests are obtained during the adventure. Each side quest may only appear here once. Many side quests can be obtained at the tavern, a building you can build in the buildings page of the Citadel leaflet. Oh, right, okay. A side quest generally invites you to write down its title and the dialogue that cause you to obtain the quest. You may freely reread that dialogue to be reminded of the context and goal of the quest. You may use notes section to record information that might help you to complete the quest, such as the name of a place or character. When you add a side quest to the side quest page of the Citadel leaflet, it is active. When a quest becomes initiated, which will be explicitly instructed by an in-game effect, It means you've made a step towards its completion. Some side quests do not need that status to reach completion. Okay, when a quest is marked as finished, when it comes through an explicit in-game effect, it is no longer active. Ignore any in-game effects that concern it. Reminder, underlined text on a card or dialogue refers to a side quest. Note, some side quests cannot be finished unless you are at the Citadel. Okay, so there's a disease here. So I don't think there's any notes I need to write down for now. Okay, so let's read the rest of this card. And so there is a, I guess this is curing test. Cure, heal. So we can do 1 and get 4 successes on my lock to 1. Or 0/0 if you choose to return a card with the keyword cure. And I don't think I have anything like that. I've got spools of thread and that building a bridge, but apart from that, that's all I've got. So I would have to get 4 successes on 1 card, which is impossible. So we need to try and find something with a cure keyword on it to activate that. Okay, so we've looked there. So now I think we should go this way. Oh, this way. Oh, sorry. This way. Because it's towards the right area. So we're going to travel. This is just going to cost us 1 card. Oh, sorry, we're not traveling yet. That's wrong. We're just going to look at this card, which costs us nothing. Your stomach gurgles loudly. If you have no card with keyword provisions, take a 0/1 card. We do have provisions. Otherwise, you take a short break to have a snack. Take 2 13 cards and try your luck. If you reveal, okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's 12. So I'm going to shuffle these. Two 13 cards. You are jinxed and Lady Luck is on your side. 1 Lady Luck is on your side card, and 1 you're jinxed card. A rodent has stolen 1 of your rations. Return 1 card with the keyword provisions. That's annoying. So we'll shuffle those up again. And so we will return our provisions card. So it gets returned to 5. And that is done. So we put out card 379. And these have this card. The burrowers have ravaged the western part of the area, which is punctured with large wormholes. A portion of the singing lane enables you to go around without the risk of falling into one of them. Okay, so we have a new card, and we need to put a level 3 here. So we can't go this way. So let's travel 1. And we will do this test, which we don't have to lose any cards for, and it's the listening test. So we look at 1 turn. And there are more than 2 1-turn cards. 3. There are 3 1-turn cards, all the same. I don't know what this is. Don't think I've done this before. It's a listening test. We don't have anything that will help us with that. So let's take this one. Discard all 1-10 cards from the adventure deck without revealing them. So they all go into the past. And we have to do this. It is a mind test. So 1, or if an involved character has a card with the keyword weakness. We do not. So we just need 1 success. So we will draw 2 cards. Okay, and we have the 1 success there. And we don't get to keep any. You do not give in to despondency. Regaining your freedom after cycles of captivity has taught you that nothing is ever hopeless. Take a 49 card. A glimmer of hope. Now we've got 3. Or return 3 glimmer of hope cards to take a 99. Okay, so we didn't have 3. So now we do. So that is done. So let's look at this card up here. And we can do this for free as well, because it's still level 5. No obstacles stand in your way. Each character who has at least 1 card with a keyword weakness must lose 2 cards. We do not have a weakness. So we look at 239. And this says, the arid ground here is made of rocky strata formed into platforms. The wind picks up a thick layer of swirling dust. Okay, so we have a level 6 cloud, which we have to have 7 or higher. So I'm just going to stand this up here because there's no room. We won't be going there because it will cost us too much anyway. And we have a level 3 this way. So we will move. And then on this, we can look here. So this is 370. It doesn't cost us anything. So we don't have to do a test. There are a couple of 370s at least. Yeah, there are 2. So I'll just take the first one. A few bones emerge from the earthy soil. An object of value might be buried near the skeleton. If you would rather go on your way, discard this. Or, otherwise, we have a test where we have to draw 3 cards. So we only have 2 left. So I'm going to spend another 5 health. I'm going to lose 5 health, so we're down to 35, and put 10 cards back into my deck. I really prefer this system of surviving in 7 continent. It was kind of frustrating. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these get shuffled back in. So this is a dig action. And Ratco, our companion, can help us with this. So Ratco has a dig action where we get to draw 2 less cards, which is great. And we don't need any successes, so we will just use Ratco. So he just makes this easier. So we're only drawing 1 card. And we didn't get any successes, but that is fine. So we take a 13 card to try our luck. Ooh, here we go again. Oops. Oh, I do have quest cards. Oh my god. I thought that I had some other cards, but I think maybe I didn't play with these last time. Oh man. So I have these Glimmer of Hope and Hope Reborn cards. So I think these Hope Reborn I should return. I should have put them back anyway. And I will keep this Glimmer of Hope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hold on. Have I put the wrong ones back? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So I got 4 Glimmer of Hopes and a Hope Reborn. And I've got all these things. Silly me. I should have put these with my save cards, though, so that's why I didn't get them. So I've got a Diffraction spell, Arcane Energy, Ammunition, Jack Fig Sap Jam, Flaglancia, which is a thing for getting provisions, and Capped Aronat. For each Capped Aronat card you have, take a 54 card, choose one of these cards, apply its effect, and return other cards. So I probably wouldn't have changed very much, I don't think. Yes, so I'm drawing a 13 card. And there are 1, 2, 3, there are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6. So I've just got to draw 1 card. Lady Luck is on our side. Take 13 cards to try your luck. If Lady Luck is on your side, you unearth a helpful item. Roll a die and apply the corresponding effect. Now, I've revealed this card and it says take a 49 card, so I think that I can just do that. I mean, it's on the card. So that gets returned. So we'll shuffle. We'll just always shuffle these when we're drawing them. Roll a die. So we're going to 4 take a 290 card. So there are 3 290s, so I shuffle these. Oh. Another padded Gamson, which we already have. I'm going to draw another one. Oh, they're all the same. Now that symbol means something. It's not on there. I know it's in the rules somewhere because I remember seeing it. It's something about oh, that's frustrating. Take a 290 card. I know that there's something about that symbol. Come on, where are you? Diamond symbol. Ah. The icon means if it is available in the adventure deck and discarding the event card. Right, so it just means if it's available. And it is. So we get another one, which is kind of useless. And also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, well, up to 9 weight. So that's done as well. Goes into the past. So that was that. It's a long time ago. So now we will look at this card. Oh. A scrawny Vorlas approaches you. It looks like a big hound and would almost seem friendly if its lips were not hiding such large fangs. One involved character may return a card with the keyword provisions to discard this. Great, I just lost my provisions card. Otherwise, we have to fight it. Okay. So we can only add 3 cards. And we need to do 5 damage to it. So what will we use? Actually, I'm going to bring this into the center so we can focus in on it. Actually, before we do that, I have five Glimmer of Hopes. So at any time you return 5 Glimmer of Hope cards to take a 99 card. So I'm going to do that. So now we've got 2 Hope Reborns. So what am I going to use? I can use my Gladius to either increase, and I could also use a padded Gamson, but I could also use my Taj to try and protect me in case I fail. So I think I'm going to use both of those because they have different keywords. So we are going to draw 5 cards, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can use definitely 3. So we've got 1, 1, 2, 3. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have done that. So yes, we're going to use the Taj, and we don't need to use this to protect ourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's done. We can keep one of these. This has a flight. You may not apply the following effect if the fight action has the reach X action, which this doesn't. During the gear upset, return the card that shows the action and then take a 13 card to try your luck. If you are Jinx, one random involved character loses 3 life points and takes a 3 card. So that might be useful. So we will put Protective Sphere in there. So we move down, we've completed that. So now there's a 2. And we can only use 2 cards. and 1. So I think this time I will use the gladius and my padded gambeson. So I will draw 1, 2, 3 cards. And we will look at these. So I need to get 2 successes, which I have. So we will use these 2 symbols also to activate my padded gambeson, which gives me 1 protection. We can keep one of these cards as well, but I don't think we will. And we would take 1 damage, but the padded gambeson protects us. So we've done that one as well. And then I didn't use this, but it didn't fail. During the consequence step, roll a die. If you roll a 1, return this. We did roll a 1, so the padded gambeson goes back. Which is funny because we've got another one anyway. And then on the last step, we have to only get 1, but have 4 cards drawn. And I don't think we have anything to combat that. We only have 3 cards left, so we're going to have to lose some more life. These battles take out a lot. So let's go down to 30 and put 10 cards back in. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we will draw 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not using our gladius this time. So we do have 1 success. We don't get to keep any of those cards. We take a 1, 5, 1 card. And there are none. And that symbol means if there are none, we don't get to have another card. So we have completed that. So they are defeated. And then we will go to 3, 6, 2. And this says, the land overlooks a huge crater that was once the bottomless sea, which is now dried up because of the burrowers. Someone should think of a new name for it. Against the cliff rests a tall wooden ladder. So we're going to put this one here. And then there is another 3. Fog. Which is good because that's the way we want to go. And we will move into this area. And now there is something that we have to do. So there is a search that we have to do. It is we don't have to do an action for it. We have to do it. Oh gosh, 3. And this is 3, 5, 8. The pink coral gives off an unpleasant odor that triggers a blistering headache. The stink emitted by the coral completely disorients you. So movement action, which we have to do. During the consequence step, if you are confused, -5 cards. Otherwise, take a 0, 0, 2 card. Okay, so this is going to make us confused. So this card would go there, but I'm going to put it here. So I think we have to do this. Oh, must be applied during the action of this type. So first of all, I'm going to look here, and that's 2 cards and no successes. So 3, 4, 3. Oops. Ugh. Stupid. So 3, 4, 3. At the foot of the cliff, you can make out the entrance to a mine that must have been uncovered when the bottom sea dried up. The echo of pickaxes crushing stones resonates from an underground gallery. A dust-covered miner emerges from the shaft with a lantern in his hand. Okay. This does need to go up there, really, because this one's going to go here. And we will do the talk action and read 295. If you are playing the scenario, whatever that is, which I'm not, and you have an objective card that is objective number 1, read 306. Otherwise, read 280. The miner spits blackish phlegm onto the ground. We're mining weedo stone. It was originally used to make a powerful weed killer, but since the reversal, we have heard nothing from our best customer, Dadachaems Citadel, which is located to the west. To compensate for our loss, we also sell it for construction. It makes excellent mortar. The stonemason of Waterbank orders it regularly through the chain. If you would rather resume your journey, return the dialogue book. Otherwise, you may not take the following action unless the involved characters have 2 or more cards with the keyword barter. I do not have any. Cards with the keyword barter. So we can't do it. So we will look forward, and now we'll look at this fog card. Ooh. A metal structure emerges from the ground. When you notice it, it is already too late. Immediately after this is revealed, take a 485 card. 485. There are 2 of them. So we'll take the front one. Ooh. Give the handle 3 full turns. Turn equals 360. And count the maximum number of flower buds you are able to smush with the bewitched onyx tip. I see. So this will turn. Three full turns. So inside, down, back, 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 in, side, down. That's all of them. Oh, the handle 3 full turns. So when it's back, it's done 1 full turn. Pointing in, front, down, back. So that's 1 full turn. We've crushed 1. In, front, down, back. So 2. In, front, down, back. So 2, I think, would be. Take a 4, 4-2 card. The only problem is this says A and this is B, so I'm wondering if immediately after this reveal, take A 4-8-5 card. Take a 4-4-2 card and look for the result corresponding to the letters found on this card and on the card showing the trap. Yeah. So I think it should be 2. So let's just do this once again. In, front, down, back. In, front, down, back. In, front, down, back. Yeah, 2. So A, B is 2. Yes. If you found the correct answer, you managed to disarm the trap. Take 2 49 cards and return this. So we get 2 49 cards. 2 Glimmer of Hope cards. And then we've done that, and both of these go into the past. That was cute. So now we're going to 3-2-6. The bottomless sea is now little more than a few puddles of water at the top of the wormholes. Okay, so we've got a 6 there. Oop, which we won't be going to. And then we've got a 3 here. So hopefully, I mean, there's no other way of getting there. We could be close to it. I think it's over here, actually, but so now we have to move, and when we move during the consequent step, if you are confused, -5. Otherwise, take a 2 card. So we're going to move 1 to go here. So we have to take a 2 card. Your thoughts are incoherent and you struggle to remain focused. You keep telling yourself, get it together, which is easier said than done. We are now confused. Immediately after this is revealed, if you're already confused, discard all of your cards and return this. So we can do thinking action. You manage to calm the jumbled thoughts. It's 1 card and we need to get 2 results. So we're confused, we're focused, and we have a bad reputation. We don't have anything, I don't think, that will make us less confused. So because of this card, whenever we recover, we discard all of our cards from our hands. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. Okay, So we have a couple of places to look. But I actually think first we're going to look at this card because I want to know what's ahead of us. So we have a mournful hoot followed by the flapping of wings makes you lower your head instinctively. Look at your timepiece. If it is between 05 and 21:59, false alarm, discard this. If it is between 10 and 5, you must fight a gnomon, a nocturnal raptor attracted by the heat of her prey. It is 12:37, so just gets discarded. So we look at 240. Oh, wow. This says the carcass of a giant turtle has been marooned in the sand. The animal probably left the bottomless sea when the burrowers caused it to dry up. A wide crevasse stretches out further south. Okay. So we have another level 3. This is a big old map. We've done a lot of traveling here. Big old map. Okay, so I think we will search here. So we're looking at 250. And this says, thin shells are visible on the rocks breaking through the surface of the water. They look edible, but you have to pry them off first, and the rocks they are on seem very slippery. If you would rather go on your way, discard this. Or we can do balance or climb. Which we don't have anything to help us with. Near. And we have to draw 2 cards and get 3 successes. If we do it, we get to keep one of the cards, and the involved characters may get 6 cards back. But for the cards I'm going to spend, there's no point in doing it. Okay, so let us walk. And it will cost 2 this time because terrain is slightly more trickier. And we all come here. I'm not going to search there because I don't want to go up. And I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to look here. So we have wisps of pinkish smoke escape from a hole in the ground. So we can do, if you would rather go on your way, discard this. Or we can do an action which is a take handle action. for 0, and we get a 349 card. This looks like arcane energy, but it's kind of smoky as well. I don't think we have anything similar. It's for free, but I think I'm going to get spookified. Wisps of pinkish smoke escape from a hole in the ground. It's going to get me high, isn't it? Surely. I'm going to discard it and look at 288. Oh gosh, another. I'm hoping to get to this place. A stream from the bottomless sea meanders down to a deep crevasse further south. A small community is settled at the foot of a large stone arch. And there's another 3. Surely this must be it. So yeah, if you look, the burning bramblewood is on the other side of this. So I think that might be it. Crazy how far we've had to go. So we can also look. There's a greet action here. Let's do this greet action. So it's 1 card. Now when we look at 373. Dozens of creatures made of moss and lichen are working inside the imposing carapace. From the high scaffolding they have constructed, several of them tie ropes to different parts of the turtle's skeleton. Others use a quarry wheel and pulleys to lift large piles of wood of unknown purpose. The work, whatever it is, seems titanic and still far from completion. So this goes here. The creatures do not seem to have noticed your presence. You wonder if it is a good idea to bother them. So we can do something from the dialogue book 407. And 407 says, the creature turns towards you. The creatures turn towards you, their eyes wide and bulging. One of them approaches you and utters what sounds like, good day to you. Incredulous, you reply, good day. Who are you and what are you doing? Unsure what to do with this group, you stand ready to run away if its intentions prove hostile. The creature thinks for a long moment before formulating an answer. We were born in a stone prison to an unloving father who delighted in mixing the best of nature with the worst of magic. But like our prison, father is no more, and we are now free. We have found this new home, it says, pointing to the sea turtle's shell. We still have much to do before it can move, but perhaps you could help us. Some of our people have gone off in search of what is needed to complete our project. Unfortunately, few have returned. We are only able to think clearly when we are together, and our memory fails us when we are separated for too long. In these moments, our most primal instincts take over. Please excuse mine if they should bother you when you see them. The creature then returns to watch the tensions of the ropes that control the front legs of the giant skeleton. If you do not want to spend time helping the creatures, return the dialogue book. Otherwise, or so we have to do 15 cards with 0 needed, 0 stars needed. Or 5 if an involved character chooses to block one card with a keyword artisan. So I do have Ratko. So I could block Ratko, and I have used him. You know, it's always intriguing to do this. We do have the hammer pliers and awls, and this is usable on the action where it's -3 cards, so I can use it. If I block Radko, I can use that and only draw 2 cards, so I'm definitely going to do it. So I will block Radko. I lost my page. Yeah, block Radko. I will use this. So we have -3 cards. So I'm only drawing 2 cards. And we succeed and read 416. So 2 cards. That's my last 2. We succeed and read 416. Please accept these gifts as a token of our appreciation. They have been brought back from our explorations, but are unnecessary for our great project. So we get 1 on our influence. And we take a 149, take 2 149 cards, which are glimmers. Oh, no, which are things. So I've just taken 2, and I know they were mixed up because I've done it before. We get a 155 card. Which there are none. And a 202 card. So you have found an elegant leather jacket with riveted plates on it. Wow, okay, a brigandine. So we'll take that and just sort that out in a second. Return the dialogue book. So we got, let's just look at these. We got a Sukayan eye jam, a jar containing the eyes of a fearsome creature capable of regenerating. You may not take the following action unless you are confused. I am confused. So I will do that in a sec. We have juggling balls. So in a juggling action, you pass the time trying to learn to juggle. Return your "you are confused" card and or take a 150 card. And there are 5 of these, I think. This has 5 on it, which I haven't seen before. Take a card. Ah, right. If you want to take the following action, you must return 2 cards with the keyword jam, including this one. Ah, and I do have some more jam. I think this is... Ah, right. This one has 3 on it. So I can do this action. Take a card whose number is equal to 205 and the value of the other jar of jam you have returned, if available. So we can cook them together. So I can get rid of my confused with this. So I'm going to do this now because it's exciting to do. So I'm going to do this action. If you want to take the following action, you must return 2 cards with the keyword jam, including this one. And I have these 2. So I could do it either way. They both have the same thing. I think we'll do it this one. So we'll do this one and add 5, just because it's a bigger number, so maybe it's a better thing. So we do this action for free. Take a card whose number is equal to 203 plus the value of the other jar of jam you have returned, if available. You must return 2 cards. So we're returning these 2, and we're taking card 208. You mix the contents of the 2 jars of jam until you obtain a. So it says on here the things that we can have. 149, yes. And yeah, 149 cards. Yeah. So we get bitter jam. So these 2 are returned. 149s are returned. So we do need to mix those up if I bring them out again. So with the bitter jam, oh, it has a thing on it. That's so interesting. So this, gain 6 life points and take a 153 card and discard this. Or we can mix this again. So this is Provisions Jam Fragile Cure. So I'm not going to do that yet because I don't need the 6 life points yet. And then I'm going to use the juggling balls. So we'll do this. We need 2 successes. So we have to get some more health back in. So I'll drop another 5 points and get 10 back. And if we do this, because we are confused, we have to discard all these cards. So we don't have any cards in our hand. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll do this. We need 2 successes. So we will take 3 cards. So we get the 2 successes straight away. And we would return our confused card, number 2. And or take a 150 card. We don't have any 150 cards. And that does not go away. You get to keep that. Juggling balls are good. So yeah, we're done. We're done with all that. And now I think we will just move on. So we're going to move to here, and I'm going to investigate here because I'm desperate to kind of get to Dadachaems A large animal is grazing on the few tufts of grass that have managed to grow. Its placid appearance suggests you could ride it for a while to save your energy. If you would rather go on your way, discard this. So we can do a gift if you have a sack of grain or gambler's boon card. No. I just want to check what our weight is. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. That's fine. Oh, actually, that can't go there. So we could also fight. No, we don't need to do that. So I'm going to discard that. And we're going to 182. Aha! So here you see we have this card which has the pumpkin symbol, which is this one we are doing. So we have to take this card. You are standing at the foot of Dadachaems Citadel, which is little more than a pile of ruins. It is hard to imagine how the Necro-Druid can still support Rilda and her troop, but maybe it is a good idea to go inside to make sure she is no longer a threat to your community. Oh, that's it. Return to the Citadel. Immediately after this is revealed, take a 182 card and a 101 card. Well, that was a shock. 182 card and a 101 card. At the bottom of the plateau where the plants tainted by dark magic grow stands the figure of a ruined citadel. It is smaller than Ninadir's, and most of the floors have collapsed. As you gaze at it, you think to yourself that the citadel did not fare too badly, all things considered. So that is that. I don't know why we've taken that card. For the needs of certain scenarios, consider this to be objective 1. The characters may choose to lose a total of 10 life points to take the following action. Ah, right, okay. So we haven't finished. So we lose 10 life points. You return to the citadel by the same road you took. Each unconscious character discard a card. So we can finish here, or we can go and investigate the citadel. And we still have 25 life points. There's a level 5 there, but I'm not going to put it out because I won't be going there. Let's go there. So we will move 1 and go here. And then we will look at 159. So it costs us 1 card. No success is needed. And we look at 159. You circle the building, but you cannot find any practical entrance. All you can do is climb the rubble. So we can do a climb action, and 1, we have to get 5 successes, and we're locked to 1 card. And I do not have any climb sort of mitigation, and I don't have any cards in the hand, so we're not going to do that. Is there anything on the card? So I'm going to do this action. I don't know if I'm allowed to. It doesn't say this card gets discarded. I think it's just a card we keep. Yeah, it is. So we will do this. The characters may choose to lose a total of 10 life points. So I will lose 10 life points. To follow the action, you return to the citadel. Each unconscious character or not unconscious discard all the cards on the board, including your terrain card. So we're going bang. Where's the citadel? Here. So everything gets discarded. So I'm going to collect everything up. We've done a lot of traveling. All these cards also. And they all go into the past. And then open the threat booklet to where the bookmark is and read the epilogue. So the gladius and the pumpkin, we read the epilogue. Crowded in the centre of the camp, the members of your community are watching you as you make your way up the path. You're only a few steps away and already the questions start to rain down. So what news? Any good news at last? Have you found anything? Is Rilda allied with Dadachaems? If you have a return to the Citadel card, discard it. I already did. If you have 0 objective cards, read 459. If you have 1, read 560. I don't know where the 3 objective cards would have come from. So 560. Your mission is not a complete success, so you think long and hard about your words. Oh. I don't know how else we would have got other objectives done. Rejoice, the citadel of Dadachaems has been destroyed. Cheers, greet your announcement. And is the necro-druid, is she dead? Asked Corelio. I didn't see her body, but it's a safe bet that she's buried somewhere in the ruins. So you know nothing. How do we know that she didn't settle somewhere else? Necro-druid or not, Rilda and her henchmen are just a bunch of brigands. We can defeat them. Pretty promises. He points to a little girl playing with a stick. Are you willing to sacrifice us all? He turns to the crowd. We're no match for them. It is death that awaits us if we persist. Leanne loses her temper. To win, we must fight. If some among you prefer to flee than defend your homes, then go. No one will miss you. Several defections occur in the following days, but you manage to avoid the worst. Corelio has decided to stay. He is probably more afraid of the outside world than Rilda. Return the dialogue book and read the conclusion on page 12 of the threat booklet. Conclusion. It has been several days since you returned from your journey when a young vagrant boy appears before you. Rilda, she's back. You rush to the gate of the camp to find 3 henchmen covered in dust. They're scouts. The bulk of the troops can't be far away. The worried lookout whispers to you. The oldest soldier hesitates before saying, We wanted to warn you that Rilda will return to claim her tribute. Are you betraying your commander? This trap is a little too big. There are strange things happening in the camp. Sorts of fluffy cocoons appeared on our tents, clothes, and even skin. It started after we stopped at Dadachaems Citadel. It has spread ever since. We tried to get rid of them, but as soon as we touch them, this filth multiplies. Rilda refuses to see sense or listen to reason, so we decided to leave before getting infected. And you chose to seek refuge with your victims. We're not proud of what we did, but we had to survive. We are strong and work hard, and we know how to fight. We want to join you and return to a dignified life. The campers gathered to witness the entrance of the 3 deserters. Surely you aren't considering letting them live with us, Corelio says. They will betray us as soon as they have the chance. And have you thought about Rilda's reaction? How much longer are we going to bow down? These 3 men are the sign we were hoping for. Others like them are just waiting for us to reach out a hand. It is up to us to show them where their interest lies, which is to join us in rebuilding a new world in security and solidarity. Words can save many lives, but if we must fight, we will fight. We will pay the price of blood. We will lose loved ones, but we will win. Return all objective cards. This 101 card goes back. Yeah, I don't know where all the other objectives were. Not a clue. Each player discards all of their cards. When soldiers show up at the Citadel, you can either try to convince them to turn their backs on the commander and join your community, or fight Rilda and her troop to put an end to their actions. If you choose the diplomatic option, your production score will need to be as high as possible when you read the epilogue. Keep in mind that confrontation will be inevitable if you do not manage to convince a majority of the soldiers. If you choose the military option, it is your defense score that will matter when you read the epilogue. The higher it will be, the fewer casualties will suffer in battle. You'll finish the scenario Gladius and the Pumpkin. If you want to begin the next sorrow meeting, no. If you prefer to continue the adventure later, take a 007 card and place the bookmark at the beginning of the scenario Bread and Cares on page 18. If you choose the diplomatic option, or at the beginning of the scenario if you want peace, prepare for war, on page 22. What? Okay, take a 7 card first. Okay. Present cares on page 80 if you choose the diplomatic option, or at the beginning of the scenario if you want peace, prepare war, on page 22. So we've got more production than defense, only just though. So we're going to go with Bread and Cares on 18. We're going to go there. And then we are basically just folding up the game. So I'm going to do that boring bit off here. So there we go. We completed it, but I don't know where the other bits to have a better conclusion were. Interesting. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.